Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for June 15th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This pair surged to the upside. We are looking for it to continue in that direction, possibly going as high as 81.72, possibly as low as 79.98. Look for some resistance around 81.05 and look for some support around 80.50. Now looking at the Euro-USD pair, we have this strong move to the downside. This pair is tracking to the downside. Look for it to potentially go as high, though, as 145.24, possibly as low as 139.50. Look for some resistance around 142.50 and look for some support around 141.25. Now let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This pair surged lower, did break through previous support, is moving lower overall. Potentially on reversal, could go as high as 164.53, possibly as low as 160.12. Look for some resistance around 162.75 and look for some support around 161.25. Now the US Swiss, this pair moved to the upside, did close up. We are right at a level, ran into previous resistance. It'll be interesting to see if it closes above or pulls back. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 0.8630, possibly as low as 0.8390. Look for some resistance around 0.8550 and look for some support around 0.8450. Okay, now as far as news analysis go, we have the Swiss releasing their national bank rate decision at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus is they're going to hold rates at 0.25%. We also have the Eurozone releasing their consumer price index for May. That's at 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on the core is that it's going to be released at the previous 1.6%. The May one, or year to date rather, is at 2.8%, potentially dropping down to 2.7%. So keep an eye on that. Consumer price index, if it drops, could be good news for the euro. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, if you go to the Euro USD on the 4-hour time frame, we have a potential for a Windows trade, tagging this 4-hour bar's high and tagging this 4-hour bar's low. Now, the interesting thing about that is we're just above the 142.100 mark at 142.06. And what I'm looking to do is buy 1 pip above that, so at 142.07, and basically looking to go long on a reversal up to 142.62, about a 55 pip move. The interesting thing about this is on reversal moves, especially ones that are close to a 0-0 mark, is we have a psychological level there of resistance. If it just moves to that point and then moves lower, we're not in a trade. It has to get a little bit more aggressive on a reversal to actually push through it. So that's the good news. The bad news is it could just move down and continue moving lower, and we wouldn't have a trade. But if we get a reversal, and I do believe the odds are that we could look to take out 55 pips. I am using a risk to reward of 1-to-1 on that trade. I hope that helps. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.